Now imagine you trying to make it to a destination. You trying to go from point A to point B. Now there's multiple different ways of getting from point A to point B. Now there's three different people. These three different people know a different direction from going from point A to point B. Now, it doesn't matter which person you decide to take direction from because each person know how to get from point A to point B, but in their own direction. But you're never gonna reach your destination if you decide to listen to two different people giving you two different directions. One's telling you to go left and the other one's telling you to go right. One telling you to go straight and the other one telling you need to turn around. After a while, you're gonna give up because you're not reaching your destination. Now, this is what's happening to a lot of you guys that's trying to learn something online and you're listening to multiple different people. You're never gonna make a progress. Now, I'm teaching you government contracting, right? And there's other people on here teaching you how to do government contracting. But the thing about that is most of our methods are different because we entered into government contracting from a different background. Now, government contracting is just as wide as real estate. That's why if somebody say, I'm doing real estate, you really don't know exactly what they're doing in real estate. They could be a realtor, they could be a broker, they could do fix and flip, they can be a real estate developer, they could be buying or doing the whole subject to deal, they could be buying land and flipping land. There's multiple things that they could be doing inside of real estate. Government contracting is the same thing. So when you hear government contracting, just realize that there's different methods of what people do inside of government contracting. I do believe in learning all that you can learn, but I would highly suggest is if you get on somebody's program, start their program and then actually reach their destination. Then after you reach that destination and you become successful at that, you can follow somebody else's program and then reach the end of their destination, and you can see the difference in between their strategies. And every time you start somebody else's program, you need to come in with your glass empty, acting like you don't know anything about it, and you're here to learn from the very beginning, because what you think you know over here might not necessarily apply over there. Quick story, I had a mentor that I went to teach me how to do real estate development. I was with her for a year or so, but then I had some buddies over here who was getting into a fix and flip. I jumped over there with them with that fix and flip. Along that journey of going on with them, I started having difficulties, and I started telling my other mentor about the difficulties that I was having. And she stopped and she looked at me and she said, "Why are you doing a fix and flip? I don't do fix and flips. I do new builds." That's where I fucked up at. Now I got a whole lot of money tied up inside of a real estate deal that I didn't learn anything about. When I was learning to do the new build, I should have stuck with my knowledge on the new build instead of trying to get over here where the fix and flips was at. Yeah, trying to serve two masters really fucked me up on that one.